All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to tonight's Go to Sign the Heart by Naturals. This is how we start and end our day. Testimonials call or Zoom, wherever you want to call it. We do this every single Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And the Zoom link is one team, one dream, hangout.com. And this is an informational session for people who are interested in learning more about the Golden Sun and Heartburn Naturals products and maybe even the income opportunity. So I appreciate you guys for being here. For those of you who are guests, and if you guys can hear me okay, do me a favor and type one in the chat if you hear me okay. Everyone is muted, so you will only be able to unmute your lines if you are going to share your daily ritual on how you start and end your day. And a little bit about myself for people who don't know, in case you are a guest. My name is Coach Marcus. Live in Las Vegas. I'm married. I've been married for since 1995, so almost 31 years. To my high school girlfriend. Retired from corporate America after my position was eliminated last September. So now I'm gainfully unemployed. I decided not to return to the workforce. And I do this, I guess, full time, even though it's part time. I am a seven-figure earner with the company. I also am a published author of the book you see right here behind me. Where's it at? Right there. From Bankrupt to Better Living, been bankrupt twice. And so just shared a portion of my experience from, losing nearly everything financially and bouncing back from that because of this awesome network marketing profession we have here. So appreciate you guys being here. A little bit about the company. The companies are Go to Sana, which was launched in 2012. Debt-free company, has primarily organic essential oils and some personal care products, household products, has cosmetic products with a go-go sticks and some other stuff, deodorants and household cleaning products, deodorant, things like that. Hard by Naturals was launched in 2017, has primarily supplements and superfoods. And of the two companies, Heart by Naturals is the larger of the two because HBN launched at the perfect time, about 3 years before the pandemic started. And during the pandemic, the company exploded by over 300% and has continued to grow because more and more people are looking for healthier options when it comes to taking care of their body. So there's something I want to share with you guys. I have some good news for you guys who are guests, but also I have some bad news. So I'll share the bad news first. Now, 95% of people on the planet are nutrient deficient. 95%. So even if they're eating all their fruits and vegetables, they're not fulfilling all of their body's nutrient needs. Okay. And you need a minimum of 30 daily nutrients for your body to function the way it's supposed to function, right? Without having any deficiencies. Now, the good news is we have five products. There's five that will fulfill 90 of your body's nutrient needs, right? It's going to provide you with your vitamins, your minerals, your fatty acids, your amino acids. And so there's five products. Ocean Vitality, okay, fulvic acid, Beetroot Max, and you guys know what they are, right? Beetroot Max, Mind, and Gluco Protect. Those five products will provide 90 of the essential vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and fatty acids. And throw in gut check for your gut health and probiotics, and also throw in Nova Smart Coffee for the DHA, right? That's an amazing coffee. That's the only coffee I like to drink, and I'm glad we have it available now. So for those of you who would like to share how you start your day and how you end your day, just raise your hand so we can have you mute yourself. And we're not going to type it. Don't type it in the chat. We want you guys to speak. So even if you're not on camera, that's perfectly fine. But feel free to unmute yourself. Once I will ask you to unmute. But raise your hand. We're only going to go until 5:30, so we don't have a lot of time to get this done. And for those of you who may be interested in the opportunity, right? We cover that in more detail on Thursdays. Okay, but the reason people are looking at this opportunity and are pre-sold because most people want to take better vacations. People want a way to pay their car payments. Okay, people want an extra paycheck, more energy. They want to work from home. Okay, if you guys have never worked from home and you would like to, it's an amazing thing, guys. It's an amazing thing. Okay. And people also want to age backwards and just want to have better looking skin and put themselves in a position to where they can, get age wealthily and not elderly and hopefully live longer and have good health. And there's nothing on the planet that says you have to your body has to break down as you age. That's not the truth, right? It's about your habits, right, as far as your health, and also making sure you exercise some and put quality supplements into your body. Now I know there's people out there who buy supplements from Costco, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, Rite Aid, where all those stores those are synthetic vitamins, right? And you see people taking those vitamins, yet they are still getting sick and dying. Okay. That's what I like about what we offer here with both companies, the fact that we have all organic, plant-based products, non-GMO. We don't test them on any pets or there's no negative testing done with the products. Nothing is added to the products. Nothing is taken from them. This is why they work. And so right now I have Jessica Hill and Natasha from the Carolinas, right? They are going to tell us how they start their day and how they end their day. And I know outside of whatever your spiritual ritual is, like I wake up in the morning, I drive to the gym, I pray on my way to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning. But before I leave my house, I use several products. Okay, I start my day with energized essential oil. Okay, and then I end my day with let's see which one I want to end with tonight. Mind Ayurvedic Brain Superfood. So energize helps to kickstart my day on my way to the gym, and mind helps me sleep at night. It's an amazing product. For those of you who would like to have a good night's sleep and also protect your brain and just have some vivid dreams. Mine is amazing, right? So also Natasha has a guest here. Thank you for hopping on. If you can comment in the chat, let us know if you are a guest and also tell us who invited you. So first up, we have Jessica. So Jessica, let me have you unmute yourself. So just tell us, pick out the one product you start your day with and the one product you end your day with. Okay. And so I know many of us take several products a day. I use some days like 67 products in a single day. Okay. And so, but some products aren't daily use products. So Jessica, let me have you unmute yourself. And then Natasha will be after Jessica. Go ahead.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes, I hear you fine.
All right, thank you. So one of the products that I'm going to talk about today that I start my day with is Mind. As somebody who's had a brain bleed in the past and who's has lost memory from especially my childhood and stuff, and also has history, not history, but family members that have had dementia and Alzheimer's. I use that as a preventative to help me keep my mind at its peak, and it has helped greatly because I have gotten memories back that I've lost from my childhood. So that's been a blessing. And then one of the products I end my night with, which is I'm currently sipping on, is soursop, which I'm drinking that concoction. It's going to help, with your digestion and all that and keep you regular and get rid of all the toxins that you may consume throughout the day.
Yeah, those are amazing products. Like I said, it's important to be proactive and take care of your brain health, even if even the people who don't have any issues with with their cognitive function. It's important to be proactive with that. This is why I like the mind, body, and soul. That combination is for inflammation throughout the whole body, right? So those are our anti-inflammatory products. Mind, it does exactly what it says to do. It focuses on the brain, right? And there's people who have been diagnosed with dementia, Parkinson's, and memory loss. They've seen those conditions reverse and improve and reverse. Now, we're not making any type of medical claims. Not saying any of our products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions, and we're not governed by the FDA, right? So it's always important to make sure you talk to your doctor before using any product, especially if you have any health conditions. But that's an amazing product, Jessica. And soursop, that's when I like drinking it at night before bedtime because once I wake up at about 4:45 in the morning, I'm up, I'm out the door by around 5, go work out. When I get back home, the effects of soursop has me ready to go and evacuate my colon. Okay,
Hmm.
so and it's a very effective product, and it has many benefits besides helping to keep you regular. It has a lot of anti products, so like anti-inflammation. There's some words we can't say because we don't want to make any medical claims, but we have seen people that have been diagnosed with that condition that causes and it causes your cells to multiply uncontrollably. Okay, that product right there has reversed those conditions, right? Along with black seed oil, and it's also preventative, right? So thank you, Jessica, for sharing that. Stay. Hopefully, you guys are staying warm wherever you are. Here in Vegas, it's not too cold here. It's like 56 today, so I can't complain for compared to everyone out there who's in that deep freeze. So, but
Mhm.
thanks for hopping on.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, now we have Natasha from North Carolina. So Jessica's in South Carolina, and Natasha is in North Carolina. Let me get her to unmute, and I'll lower your hand. You should be able to go ahead and share, Natasha.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Of course, I do a lot, but I'm just going to keep it simple. Soap. So, I love the soap. I used to be a Dove bar person, and now my favorite one is the orange blossom. It just keeps my skin conditioned. And let's just say if I don't have enough time to use, my products, my lotions that I put my BSO in and everything else in, um, I just use the soap and then I'm just out the door and I'm conditioned. I use it day and night. And so I just love it. So simple. But
That's
yep.
also so that's one of the products you start your day with. Which one do you just pick one you end your day with?
It's
That
still the orange blossom, like
both,
that.
okay.
That's the one I always buy. And then I also started washing my hair with it too.
Yeah, that's that one. And that one, I like using that one. Sometimes I'm sore after my workout. So orange blossom is good for muscle soreness. It's great. It's also good for the skin and the hair, right? All the soap bars, and we call them soap bars, but they're actually hair and body bars. So
Mhm.
you can use them on the hair and on the skin. There's some that can be used daily. There's one you only use that once or twice a week. That's the charcoal and cacao bar, because that one is the detoxifying bar out of all the six. That's detoxifying, and I like the fact that most people are pretty sold on the hair and body bars because guess what? Everybody has skin, okay? And then most people have hair. I know I shave. Jerry's on here. Coach Seymour shaves by choice. So we don't have hair, okay, but we still bathe every day. And so that's how we know these are products that people are already looking for. We're simply offering people a healthier option. I know Dove was supposedly like the cleanest soap on the cleanest commercial soap, meaning not having as many chemicals or toxins in it. Okay, but it still is not as clean as our hair and body bars. And if you guys look up the ingredients on soap bars, look up sodium tallowate. It's Tallowate or tallow. Tallow is the fat of dead animals. Okay. And tallow is what they use to moisturize, to put the moisturizer into the soap. Okay. It's called sodium tallowate. I don't know about you. I don't, once I learned that, it kind of grossed me out that I'm actually washing my skin in the fat of dead animals. Okay. And you don't know the condition of these animals. Okay. You don't know if they were diseased or whatever, but people are washing their skin, okay, bathing their body, washing their hair and skin using the fat of dead animals to moisturize it. And I know and the hair and body bars, essential oil based, which are great. Yeah, you have no idea. And so, okay, hey, Linda's Natalia. Okay, got you, Linda. Where you at? Okay, well, welcome, Linda. I'll change your name real quickly so you show up, just with your first name. Not going to put your last name, Linda, but thank you for showing up. If you have any questions or there's something you like about what you hear tonight, get back with Natasha and she can assist you. All right. And so if there are any other guests on here watching live, watching replay, just get back with the person that invites you to watch this information and let them know what you liked about the information. All right. So let me go ahead and get Maxine in Canada up. I know it's cold up there. Let me get you to unmute, Maxine. You should be good to go.
Hey, Coach.
Hello.
I was in another call, so I'm able to hop on for a testimonial. I have two testimonials I'm going to give. One is I had a friend who was very sick, and her voice was horrible. So she asked if I had anything for sinus, and I'm like, I do actually. I may have a sinus soothe or sinus ease or whatever it is, go-go stick. And so I gave it to her, and she told me, not even 5 minutes, I seen her again, and she told me that she could breathe a lot better. And I also, from another friend of mine, that same day, she had burned herself, I guess on a pot or something. And she asked if I had anything for burns, because she says I have oils for everything. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'll go see what I have. And so I did some research. I also did post in the Diamond Army chat the question, what oil? I have I was actually thinking of using the BSO as well, Jessica. But I had a oregano oil. I had like a tiny little bit left, so I gave that to her, and she said it took the sting out right away. She put it on again, and that was it. She can't even feel the burn, anything like that. She can have hot water on it, and it doesn't hurt.
That's great. Yeah, I read those testimonials in the testimonial group. So thank you for sharing that. The
Okay.
the go-go stick you share, that's it's called Sinus Soothe, right? We have my migraine ease and there's Sinus Soothe. So we have what, 8 different go-go sticks and they all do different things. And Sinus Soothe is wonderful. I like inhaling, taking a shot of my Sinus Soothe go-go stick before going to sleep at night. And so that is an amazing stick to use. It really works. It opens you up. Just take one inhale in the east nostril, and it works for a long time. And so it helps me breathe at night, so I'm not snoring and keeping my wife awake. And I'm glad your friend got some relief. And for those of you
Mm.
who don't know what the go-go sticks are, they are essential oil nasal inhalers. This is my frankincense go-go sticks. I inhale this before going to the gym in the morning because the frankincense studies have shown that this boosts the immune system, okay, without taking drugs and things like that. And so the burn, I believe as far as the burn, the company does go on the go to silent side, may have a burn care oil. Thank you, Jessica. There is a burn care essential oil that's specifically for burns, but I'm glad oregano oil helped your friends burn. I had no idea it would work for that, but also the company on the HPN side has what's called the TLC ointment. That is an amazing ointment. You need just it's a little jar. It's black. I think there's I know there's tea tree oil in it. There's a fulvic acid in it. I think there's charcoal in it, and now I don't remember what the L is, but a little bit of the TLC ointment. You spread it over a burn or a cut. I frequently cut my head by when I'm shaving, so I use it little dots of it all the time. It lasts for a long time. It's great. So
Mm,
thank you for hopping on sharing that, Maxine, and I
no
appreciate you
problem.
for spreading the word. And I'm glad. I like the fact that your friends know to come to you, right? Rather than they could have gone to the drugstore to buy something, to buy medication that has side effects, right? But they
Hmm.
know that you're the person when they have something going on with their health, they reach out to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Also like the fact, yeah,
Yeah, the one that had the burn, I asked her today, I'm like, are you gonna like, would you buy that oil? She's like, yeah. She won't be able to do it right now, but around the 20th or something like that, she's gonna buy
yeah,
it. Even if she just sends me the money and then I'll worry about the rest. But
yeah,
um yeah, and same with my other friend who they both live on the same floor as me, which is perfect. So
awesome.
yeah.
All right, well, thanks for sharing. And this is how easy the business is. And think about it is people do network marketing every single day just don't get paid for it because we actually like to use products, or services. We enjoy sharing them with people we know, people we care about, people we know. That's how simple the business side is, and that's why people are generating income. Lavender is in. Okay, so it's tea tree oil, lavender, and what's the C? Is it charcoal? I don't have it memorized for the TLC ointment, but thank you, Maxine. Appreciate you for
No
hopping
problem.
on
I can
here.
also mention to her the TLC ointment too. Like
Yeah,
she can have a few options, right?
yeah, yep. Teal and
Yeah.
that jar of TLC ointment, it's the same size jar as the fresh tooth powder. Same size
Okay.
jar. I've had my jar for probably 3 years now. So,
Nah.
because a little goes a long way. You don't have to use a lot, and it works
Yeah.
very well. It's good stuff. But
Okay.
thank you, Maxine. Appreciate
No
it.
problem.
All right, let me get Coach Seymour up. He's one of our six-figure earners here. And I'm based out of the Dallas, Texas area. I know he always has a good array of products he starts his day with and ends the day with. And so just feel free to share with which one you start with and which one you end with.
Good evening, Coach. Thank you for having me. And thank you for being here again with us every week like you are. Because, I mean, you could be spending time with your family, but you are here every single Monday. Do not miss it, no matter what. Even if there's nobody on the call, you get on here and do this. So I take my hat off to you. I tell you this every time. Um, like Coach Marcus, I use a whole bunch of products every day. But what I want to hit on today is what I start with, or what I use every day. So I'm going to use this as what I start with today, and then I'll tell you what I end with at the end of the night. So my start of the day product is the Vitality Tea, and I'll tell you why the Vitality Tea. I've been drinking that tea now for going on 7 years, daily, every day, throughout the day. And 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with third degree kidney damage. And for 90 days, I drank that Vitality Tea. And not exactly 90 days, but I think it was like 6 months. I went back to the doctor and found to the VA for my every 6 months deal and found out that my kidney damage was reversed. So because of that, I have not stopped drinking that tea every day because some people will like drink it, the issue will go away, and then what they do, they stop. But with me, my thing is if I continue to drink this tea because I know it helped me. I'm not saying that's what cured me because that's not what we don't. I got to give that testimony. But because of me drinking that tea every day, it only not that it only detox my liver, it detox my kidney, it detox my colon. Three major organs in your body. And without your liver, you can't live. Without the kidney, you know what can happen. And without that colon is not clean, you know what can happen. So Vitality Tea is my number one every day, throughout the day. And then I end with black seed oil because y'all know there's 101 benefits to black seed oil. And one of the benefits is it helps with your kidneys. It helps with your heart. It helps with a whole lot of stuff. So my two major is vitality in the morning and throughout the day. And then I end with black seed oil every single night for the last almost 7 years now. So those are my two products. Guys, if you don't have them, get them in and start using it on your daily diet. You will see a big change in your life and your body.
It's
Back
amazing.
to you,
Now,
Coach.
as far as vitality, I know the packaging says it's an energy and detox tea. Does the type of energy it provides, does it have you feeling jittery, or is it just a sustained energy where you just feel good and alert?
Sustain energy. And sometimes it was like I was doing stuff and didn't even realize the time, and wasn't hungry and wasn't tired. I didn't have the energy that dropped after a certain time of the day. That energy was sustained, and it wasn't like you said. I've had heart issues to where I have palpitations, and I've never had any issue with that. I even had people that told me they can't take caffeine, they can't drink caffeine, and tried the Vitality Tea. And I had one guy that tried it and it triggered him. And I think it was because in his mind, he was like, I'm drinking something that has caffeine in it. So that's what was bothering him. But I've had other people that had the issue where they couldn't drink caffeine and didn't have any jitters or anything like that. So yeah, it's a sustained energy.
And then as far as I know, you said it helps it helped to clean your colon, right? And so it's how was it as far as that? Was it disruptive where it had you going to the bathroom all the time? Or was it more of a gentle, but you know it worked because you can see what came out?
Right. And I've had other teas, detox teas that I've drank with another company. A lot of you know what company that was. If you drank that tea, you better make sure you were home. With this tea, and at first I thought that was going to happen. Number one, it didn't have any taste. There's wasn't a real taste to it. So that was the best part about it because, I thought when you see all these herbs and all these leaves, you think that it's going to taste nasty, but it tastes like you're drinking water. And all I knew was that, okay, I need to go, but it wasn't, oh, I can't leave the house. I drank that tea while I was at work every day. Never had an issue of, oh man, I can't drink it while I'm, no. Gentle, you got to go. And I'm telling you, ladies, because I know ladies have this issue a lot where they have problems going to the bathroom. If you drink this tea, it's going to fix that issue. You're going to be shocked how, because I had that with my ex-wife. She called me screaming at 3 o'clock in the morning, let me know that the tea was working. And she had an issue where it will take her sometimes 5 to 6 days before she could go to the bathroom. So that Vitality Tea, I'm telling you, is the bomb.
Yep. Amazing. And it's cool. And it's great because you only need to drink up to 4 cups a day. So it's not
Right.
necessarily make these big giant pots. And I'm like you, somebody sent me a sample of that one tea you're talking about. And I it wasn't pleasurable. And I didn't know
Right.
I'm going to work at that time in Phoenix where I was living. I'm driving home. I have to get off the freeway and go to McDonald's. And who wants to go to the bathroom and use the bathroom at McDonald's? And so
Right.
that had me going so much. It wasn't fun. So it was painful, but I did it. I drank the tea for 7 days because they say you could lose 5 pounds in seven
5
days.
pounds.
And I
Yep.
drank
And it
it,
does. It does. But it's
and
just that.
it was
Ooh.
just that. It was mainly water weight because all the liquid that was coming out. But man, it
Right.
was not. It wasn't disruptive. So it was disruptive, but vitality is. It doesn't have that disruptive effect, and you feel good too. But thanks, Coach. Appreciate you.
Welcome, brother.
All right, let me get Richard, and then who's that? We have a Gloria. I think I saw another name on there. Yeah, Gloria and then Richard. Let me get had me on mute, Richard. So just tell us what one product you start your day with, and which one product you end your day with. Should be able to unmute. There you
Thank
go.
you, Mark,
You're welcome.
for doing all these presentations. It's like ditto on what Seymour says.
You're welcome, you
But
guys.
I find drinking, of course, quality filtered water in-home system takes most of the biohazards out of the water. And so from listening to these presentations, I started to use more consistently the liver support in the first glass of water each day. And it really does help the same way that Seymour is describing. And in the evening, I use mainly the whole body wellness combination of 7 oils, mainly the Align and Osteo and Connect, because I'm still trying to recover from a back injury. And it always helps. And so I experiment by not taking them all the time, but that back pain comes right back. And that's pretty much the way I end my day. And I thank you, everybody. Have a good evening.
All right, Richard. Thank you, sir. I'm like you. I ran out of liver support, but I put that in my workout drink before going to the gym. And then at nighttime, I use a line right before going to bed. A line is the last oil I apply from my big toe to the inside of the arch to my heel. I do that on both feet. And so, and like you, I was involved. I mean, you weren't involved in a car accident, but I hurt my back in a car accident back in 2020. A line helped my body feel a bit better, and so I don't do as much with as much back discomfort, and I'm able to get a good night's sleep. And so that's what I really like about the Align, which is good. And if you guys have never seen the Align video, and it shows how the blood was flowing before Align was applied and how it flows afterward, you guys will be amazed. It's awesome stuff. But thank you, Richard. And I agree with you about drinking quality filtered water. I agree with you about that. So this makes everything else better. Appreciate that, sir.
Thank you.
All right. I'm trying to find the picture to the whole body. I got it. So I've been copying and pasting, posting the pictures in the chat so you guys can see what the products look like. But that's the whole body collection Richard referred to. There's 7 oils. It's not necessary to use all 7 oils in a day. You may only need 1 or 2 of them. Okay, but when you apply them, if you use all 7, there's an order to apply them in. Okay, and so there's a product information page that tells you how to apply them. So read the product information page and give you specific instructions on how to apply each oil, right? And they're great. But thanks, Richard. Anything else before I get to Gloria?
No, I'm good.
All right,
We'd
sir.
be talking for an hour or two. So
all right. Appreciate you, sir. Have a good night.
thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Let me mute you so we don't disrupt Gloria. Nathan, all right. Haven't seen that name before. All right, Gloria, you should be able to unmute yourself. I'd hit the ask unmute.
Hello.
Here you go. Hi.
Hi. Hello, everyone. No, you haven't seen my name before. Tonight is my first night on.
Welcome.
Thank you. And I had a couple questions. For the gentleman who was talking about taking the black seed oil in the evening, how does he take it?
I'll have him unmute.
I take it by putting it under my tongue.
Okay.
And I take it in the morning and at night. I put it under my tongue. some people don't like the taste of it. If you don't like the taste of the black seed oil, you can also apply it to your belly button or to the bottom of your feet. I recommend the bottom of your feet before going to bed and putting a sock on because it
Hmm.
will get into your pores faster and into your blood just as fast as if you took it and put it under your tongue.
Mm. Okay, okay. Another question. Are you able to just take the oil, the black seed oil itself, and place it on, say, like, okay, I've noticed since I've started dialysis, I've been getting this rash on my ankle or my right leg. And it was bothering me the other day. And I said, well, I said, let me put a little bit of the black seed oil on there and see. And it feels so much better.
Yes,
So it
my
can be
dad was.
applied topically.
Yes, it can apply
Okay.
for pain. It can apply if you had a bee sting. It applies if you have skin disease, like me, for example, I have ichthyosis. So I use that on my skin. If people
Okay.
with eczema, and my
Hmm.
dad was on dialysis, and I remember you come home from the dialysis and being in a lot of pain. So I
Hmm.
had my sister not only apply the pain lotion to him, but also rub some of that black seed oil, and he was able, especially with the neuropathy, he was able to sleep peacefully at night with no pain and be able to get up. And he thanked me so much for that because the black seed oil, like I said, is 101 benefits to it. And
Okay.
you'll be surprised. My first issue was with my heart,
Hmm.
and I got off of a whole bunch of medication. I got off of my nitro. Last time I took a nitro was November of 2019, and I was
Hmm.
taking 4 to 5 of those a day. I mean, a
Oh,
month.
wow.
So that tells you how good that powerful that 133 1 ounce 3,000 milligram of TQ is. It's like dynamite in a bottle.
Okay. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing some good results besides the topical use.
Yeah,
I,
it's amazing. Thank you, Coach Seymour.
You welcome.
Um,
I do have one other question.
Go ahead.
I'm noticing that I keep hearing that there are files that are placed in the Zoom. And could you tell me what the files are? I may have missed some information about that.
Those were just the images of the products that the other people said they used. The
Okay.
first product they used and the last. So that's what they are. Just
Okay.
pictures.
Okay.
They're not actual files. They're just showing pictures, showing people what the packages look like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And I'm not
Uh,
sure, I don't know if this question is off topic for the discussion for tonight, but I was trying to find out more information. If there's something for people if your protein level is low, because I'm keep being told in dialysis that my protein numbers need to increase.
improve.
Hmm.
We have a product called it's called Complete Protein, but that product is currently out of stock. But as
Okay.
far as you want to find something that's going to increase your nutrient absorption, and so the product I recommend is called fulvic acid. So there's a powder and there's a liquid. So you need something that's going to increase the absorption of new nutrients you consume, and then
Yes.
going to want to find ways to get more protein into your body.
Yes.
So there's
Hmm.
you can go plant based, you can go animal based. Just depends on what your preference are. But
Okay.
we currently don't have any specific product that addresses increasing protein intake
Okay.
because it's sold out. It's so popular. It sells out like within a week. Every time we
Oh,
get in the
wow.
stock, it just sells out. Yeah, so we did have a
Okay.
product, but like Coach Seymour, I use black seed oil at night. I use it in the morning time after breakfast under my tongue.
Hmm.
I use it at
Okay.
nighttime before going to bed because it helps me relax. It helps me sleep. It just calms me. And I was involved in a car accident back in August 2020 here in
Hmm.
Las Vegas. I first moved here. Drunk driver hit me on the freeway at 75 miles per hour. Right.
Oh.
I didn't see it coming. He died, knocked me out for like 20 minutes. They thought I was dead in the car, but they got me out, take me to the hospital. I lacerated my spleen. I fractured my ribs. I fractured my spine in three places. My lungs were contused. I had a traumatic brain injury, and they didn't think I was going to be able to walk. Okay, so
Mm.
in the hospital during COVID. My wife and daughter couldn't come and visit me in the hospital because they was all had all those restrictions, and so they haven't given me pain medication, things like that. But when they discharged me 3 days after the accident, once I was able to walk, I they gave me OxyContin and methocarbamol, which
Hmm.
one's a pain relief and one's a muscle relaxer. When I came home that Thursday night, I didn't use the pain medication. I didn't use it. I did take the muscle relaxer once. Instead of doing that, I took 30 drops of black seed oil when I first came home that night, and then for the next month, I took black seed oil 3 times a day. But I did 30 drops. That stopped my pain.
Oh, wow.
But I did it underneath my tongue. It was that is amazing, and because there's a compound in it called thymoquinone or
Mhm.
TQ. That's the abbreviated version. That's the effective compound in black seed oil. Okay, and so for each drop you take, you're getting 3.3 milligrams of TQ. Okay, and that's the compound that works. So if you take 30 drops, you're going to get 100 milligrams of TQ, right? So,
Okay.
and about 50 drops is considered an effective amount, an effective dose of TQ. Some people use more than 50 or 100. Some people use less. Like my wife, she takes like 10 drops a day. That's all she takes a day. And so, but that probably by itself stopped the pain I was having from all the
Okay.
fractures and all the injuries. That stopped it. It was great. So I attest to it. I've been using black seed oil for almost 7 years now. Hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Gloria. Good question. All right, Natasha. Natasha's back. Let me get you on mute, and then this should wrap it up.
Oh, I just wanted to say to Gloria, do not be scared of black seed oil because I drizzle it on my fruit. I put it in my skincare, especially for skin, like, order the 3 bottles because you get one free. Don't be scared of it. Just use it for everything. Like, it's just one of those products that you can use on or for everything. So I just wanted to add that in there.
Yeah, it's yeah. I use it when I shave my head. I nick myself. I'll put black seed oil on it to help it heal. One time I took a spin class and I scraped my shin against the pedal and scraped off all my skin. I applied black seed oil. Within about a month, all my skin was back and just a little small scar. And so that's how potent black seed oil is. And like Coach Seymour says, that there are 101 known benefits. And so, and there's probably more, but as far as what's known, you can go to PubMed.gov and type Nigella sativa. That's the scientific name of it, and you'll see hundreds of articles about black seed oil, and it's an amazing product. So and this it's the cousin to cannabis sativa, except it doesn't have any CBD or THC. All right, here goes Seymour.
Also, Coach, don't forget that big old knot that you had in your head during that accident.
Oh, this
That
one, yeah,
when
this right here.
you that
Yeah,
black seed oil, it was gone in no time. You even can't even tell you had a scar injury to your head.
this was an airbag burn. Like I got rear-ended. Like for those of you who have ever been in a car accident, the way they depict them on cartoons, where you get hit and you fly out of the car, that's not how it works. And I worked in insurance for 30 years. When you get hit by an object, your body is going to go to the direction of that force. So when I got hit, I went backward first because that's where the guy hit me. I slammed my head against the headrest, and then he pushed me to the car in front of me. The guy I was helping. I hit that car. The airbag goes off. So as I'm going forward, the airbag goes off and takes off all my skin on my forehead. And that's why I use blacks. I use trauma relief and black seed oil just for that scar to go away to heal that scar. But thanks for that reminder.
And then
So
I also use it for where I had that bullet removed from my chest. I had that big old scar with that keloid, and now you can't even see the scar where it was
yep,
because applying that black seed oil took that scar away.
yeah. And so
So it's amazing. It's amazing product.
that's probably our top selling product. This small, well, mine's in the bathroom. That small bottle, 900 drops come in it, right? There's 3,000 milligrams of thiamoquinone. So that's, if you do 3,000 divided by 900, that's 3.333 milligrams of TQ. So it has the highest TQ content of any black seal oil on the market, and I'll go a day without it. So, but thank you, Gloria. Gloria brought that question up, and so that I know we are going to talk about this much about black seal oil tonight, but appreciate you for hopping on, Gloria, and I appreciate everyone else that shared, what you use first and what you use last. Appreciate that. There is a money back guarantee on all the products, so there's no need for need for anyone to be concerned about buying something and it not working and you not being able to get your money back. The company will give you your money back with no questions asked, right? Which is what I like. So with that being said, if you guys are considering becoming a member or a customer, get back with the person that invited you to watch this live or share the replay with you. Tell them what you liked about the information, and then find out and also inquire which products you may want to buy. And looking forward to welcome you to the Golden Sauna and Heartburn Naturals family as a customer, maybe even someone that wants to build their business and earn income. Oh, Janet here. Janet, I saw a new name. I saw a name before I thought. Hey, Janet, welcome. All right. So anyway, guys, that concludes our Zoom tonight. So I will get the recording processed and posted on the One Team One Dream YouTube channel. Otherwise, we will see you guys tomorrow night for our leadership development call. It's our $1 million leadership development training call with Coach Seymour and Miriam Kareem. They lead that call, and Coach Will, he hops on a little later. Right. So appreciate you guys, and have a good Monday night, and stay warm if it's still cold in with the areas you guys are in, and be safe out there on those roadways with all that ice. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Here, Coach.